Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to explore the homeopathic medicine that is ginseng. So, if you are passionate about natural health solutions and homeopathy, then this video is perfectly for you. So, watch this video till end for more knowledge and stay connected with us for more informative videos like this. So, let's dive into the world of ginseng and uncover its uses, benefits, and applications in homeopathic medicine. Let's talk about ginseng. It is also called as Aurelia, and it is basically a perennial herbaceous plant which is commonly used as a herb in traditional Chinese medicine. It is a native to North America and also cultivated in China. The name ginseng is said to signify the resemblance of a man or the man's thigh. It is a plant kingdom remedy and commonly known as wild ginseng or Panax. This medicine belongs to the family that is Araliaceae and it is also known as Aralia quinquefolia. This medicine came this medicine came into the existence as homeopathic after proving done by Lembeke. In ancient time in America, it is used as a domestic remedy for after pains of a labor, and it is also used to treat headaches, cold, fever, and stomach pain. Ginseng is a very effective homeopathic medicine which is used to remove the feelings of fatigue due to its aromatic stimulant and imparts a joyous sense of vigor and elasticity to the limbs. This medicine is also thought to stimulate the nervous system and enhance the cognitive performance. Now, next, we'll talk about the constitution of ginseng. So, it is believed that this medicine is best suitable for the patient having weak immune system who get fatigued easily and are at risk of heart-related diseases due to obesity. Now, next, we'll talk about the clinical indications of ginseng. This medicine can be successfully used for headaches and vertigo, drooping of eyelids, indistinct vision, debility, lumbago, rheumatism, sciatica, erectile dysfunctioning, sexual excitement, disorders in menopausal women, menstrual troubles, dryness of skin, itching pimples, and lastly, fever. Now, in order to make it understandable to you people, now one by one, I will be explaining each and every indication in a elaborated manner so that you can understand this medicine quite well. So let's talk about scope of a ginseng in homeopathic medicine. So its first action is on the mind. Let's talk about the mind symptoms. So ginseng patients are generally having a calm mind, quiet and contented mood. But there's still but still there are impatient impulses and fear of accidents. Patient have the disposition to beep and they are anxious about the future. Intellectually patient having weak memory and difficulty in thinking. They are not inclined to thought or business. There is a lot of forgetfulness. Things that have just taken place are forgotten. Next section of ginseng is on the head. Let's talk about it. So ginseng is the indicated medicine for frontal headaches followed by vertigo. There is a confusion in the head, especially in the frontal region, followed by a sensation of vertigo, heaviness of the upper eyelids, and sleepiness. There is a transient vertigo on going in open air or on going down bending stairs. So he was oblique to go quite slowly. There is a dizziness in the head with unsteadiness in walking. There is a pressure on the forehead and in the temples. Patient always complains of lancinating types of pain in the right frontal eminence, extending above the orbits, with the heaviness of the eyelids. There is a sensation in the occiput as if the head was swaying towards one side. Next action of ginseng is on the eyes. So ginseng is indicated to treat many issues which are related to eyes like drooping of the eyelids, burning in the eyelids, itching of the lids and conjunctiva. The patient cannot bear the bright light, it it wearies the eyes. There is a sticking in the eyes with the lacrimation in the morning on waking, with redness of the conjunctiva of the bulb and inclination to close the eyes. There is extreme difficulty in opening the eyes due to heaviness and painful eyelids. And patient also complains about indistinct vision. At time objects were not seen. They may mistake the words while reading and the letters run into one another. On looking steadily at an object, it appears double, that is diplopia. There are also small black spot floating before the eye, that is mus volitantis, or floaters. Next section of ginseng is on the mouth. Let's talk about. So there is generally dryness of the mouth, especially of the tongue, with scraping and sore sensation of the throat. The lips have also become very dry, and all part of the mouth stick together on account of dryness, and there is no collection of saliva possible. The patient can speak only with difficulty. The trouble in the mouth and throat get aggravated in the free open air and from talking. Painful and they are painful on swallowing. And a bread can be swallowed only with a great exertion and with great pain in the throat due to dryness and soreness. There are stitches and sticking pain in the pharynx, which makes talking painful. Next section of ginseng is on the chest. So let's talk about it. The ginseng is a great remedy for dry single paroxysmal cough and short anxious respiration. Respiration is slow but deep with the exertion. There is frequent deep inspiration and tightness of the chest as if they could not get enough air with anxious feeling and heaviness of the limbs. The operation of breathing is burst while sitting, then walking while. There is a feeling of something tightening about the chest with a violent contractive pain across the lower portion of the thorax. Suddenly, two violent stitches beneath the ribs so that he involuntarily holds the breath. Next use of ginseng is for the heart-related complaints. So let's talk about it. So when there is a piercing or the stabbing sensation in the heart region here and there is a tightness in the cardiac region as if something were lying on the precordial region with deep labored inspiration. Beat increased, stronger and irregular, violent when sitting. When a floundering sensation in the heart with a rapid, small, indistinct pulse with anxious operation in the cardiac region. Pulse is rapid, fluttering and jerking, and sometimes like a quick trembling that it is also felt in the chest. Next use of ginseng is for the stomach issues. Let's talk about it. Ginseng is highly effective in resolving gastric troubles. This medicine is indicated when there is a frequent eructations of air, which affords relief. The patient is inclined to vomit with severe soreness and constrictive in the pit of the stomach. The stomach is distended by flatulence with oppressive sensation in the stomach. The clothes around the stomach are unbearable, the stomach is oppressed, and there is a free passage of flatulence which gives relief to the patient. Due to flatulence, there is agonizing, constrictive pain in the gastric region with difficulty in breathing. The sometimes raise to the chest and make the patient irritable. This medicine is effective in acid reflux, frequent eructations of air, pain in the gastric region due to accumulation of the flatus in the gastric region. The next use of ginseng is for the abdomen and rectum related issues. So, ginseng is indicated in the distension of abdomen by gas that gets aggravated by pressure. There is an inflation of the abdomen by flatulence and which keeps relief when get released. The noises from the bend in the abdomen goes upward and downward with the dull rumbling in the abdomen. This medicine is indicated in the abdominal colics that commences on the right side and extend to the left side and then rises in the heart region where it ceases. There is acute wandering type of pain in the hypogastrium. Ginseng can be given in diarrhea of a liquid stool preceded by colic. There is violent pain in the lower abdomen extending from within the pelvis to the thighs as though one must sink to the ground. This is also indicated in constipation when hard stool passed with efforts, followed by smarting in the anus, tenesmus, and Lancinations in the rectum. The next use of ginseng is for the urinary complaints. So let's talk about it. So this medicine can be indicated in acute urinary infections. There is a frequent urge to pass urine, but only a little or very scanty urine passes. Urine is very scanty, clear, and passed in a very thin stream. The urinary bladder doesn't get emptied by itself, but only by pressing is a thin stream produced. The color of the urine is yellowish and deposits a red, brick red sediments while standing. Next action of ginseng is on the male system. Let's talk about it. So there is a great excitement in the genital organs in the males, and this medicine is indicated in violent and painful erections while sitting at the engrossing business. It is helpful to reduce the testicular inflammation and pressure in the testes, and can also be given to treat impotency and erectile dysfunctioning in the males. This medicine help to improve infertility also. The next action of ginseng is on the female system. So let's talk about it. So ginseng has great action on the female genitals and reproductive organs. It improves menstrual troubles like dysmenorrhea, painful menses. It is indicated to relax the muscles of the vagina and the uterus and improve libido in both premenopausal and menopausal women. The next use of ginseng is for the hand and legs complaints. So let's talk about it. So ginseng is highly indicated medicine in peculiar tightness, vigor, and flexibility of the limbs at the site of much walking. There is a much cracking in the joints of the limbs, unmoving and bruised pain in the limbs, alternating in different parts. This medicine can be indicated when patient complains about the pain in the shoulder with cracking in them and a very peculiar sensation of coldness and crawling in the elbows. There is a violent contracting pain in the muscles of the forearm as if a hoop is tight about them. There is the heaviness of the lower limb and contraction of the muscles of the leg with bruise like pain in the coxofemoral articulation joint. The patient complains about the difficulty in walking and staggering gait due to tingling and stiffness from the thighs to the foot. There is a nocturnal digging pain in the legs, especially in the right leg, from the hip to the great toe, in which ginseng is for the back complaints. Let's talk about it. The ginseng is given in treating heaviness and stiffness in the nape of the neck and back drawing in the cervical muscles. There is a frequent crackling in the upper cervical vertebrae on moving the head. The patient feels a weight on the nape of the neck with contusive pain along the back of the sacrum. There is lancinating pain in between the scapula and in the shoulder with difficulty in breathing. Also, there is a deep lancinating around the loin region in which ginseng is indicated to give relief from the symptoms. The last use of ginseng is for the skin complaints. So let's talk about it. So ginseng is a very excellent medicine for treating the eruptions of the itching pimples of the neck and chest especially. There is a pricking in the calf region and formication or sensation of the insect crawling at night along the right thigh and leg to the foot, accompanied by stiffness. The symptoms tend to affect the right side of the body, hence most formication is also felt on the right side. This medicine is also indicated to treat the itching below the right foot. Okay, so these are the various conditions where ginseng can be used successfully. Now, next we'll talk about the ginseng doses and potencies. So, first we have a ginseng 30. Lower potency is given when very few symptoms of the patient matches with the ginseng and help the doctor only to diagnose the disease condition. This potency requires frequent repetition 3 to 4 times a day till the expected result is seen. Next is ginseng 200. This is considered as a higher potency. They are given when the majority of the mental symptoms and the physical symptoms of the ginseng are matched with the diseased individual. And higher potencies are advisable to be not repeated very often. They act for a longer duration of days. So, the second dose is repeated every 7 days or every 15 days once. Next, we have a ginseng 1M. This is considered as a very high potency of ginseng. So one should give it only after careful case analysis where all the medicinal symptoms of ginseng and that given by the patient matches perfectly. One should not repeat 1M potency. It is given 30-day once and waiting for the symptom to disappear and until any new symptoms appear. Next, we have a ginseng mother tincture. So, mother tincture of ginseng is highly effective in treating general debility in the patient, muscle spasms, weak memory, and dry cough. It is also effective in treating sexual related issues in both male and females, backache, sciatica, and joint pain. So, take 10 drops of ginseng mother tincture in half a cup of water thrice a day for 15 days and repeat only if new symptoms appear. Next, we have is ginseng 3x or 6x. This is the lower potency of ginseng, which works in conditions like promoting the immune system, useful in reducing frequent sneezing and bleeding from the nostrils. It also helps in healing the pimples and eruptions of the neck and the chest. So take 5 drops of this dilution directly on the tongue, one time a day till the symptom disappear. Okay, so these are the various potencies and the doses of ginseng. I hope they are very much clear to you. And always consult a doctor before taking them. Don't take them by yourself. Okay, So that's all. In conclusion, I want to say that ginseng is a versatile and effective homeopathic medicine, offering a relief for the variety of the conditions, particularly those are related with the fatigue, stress, sexual health, digestion, and respiratory issues. So if you are considering homeopathic treatment, it's always best to consult with a professional to ensure the right remedy and the doses for your needs. So thank you so much for watching. If you find this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights into homeopathic medicines and natural health solutions. So if you have any questions or topics you would like us to cover in future videos, leave a comment below and stay healthy and take care. So take care. See you guys in the next video. Till then, stay healthy and stay safe. And if you are suffering from any of the health issues, you can contact us for online appointments. On the screen, you can see how to contact us. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching this video.